Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Silver. My name is Cody. For the first time in 3 episodes, I'm not being interrupted by a call, but hello Mareep. I want this. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But for now, Mareep is a much cooler extra Pokemon on my team than Rocky the Onyx, which I'm not planning on using, for example. So let's very carefully attack this Mareep without killing it. That's what we gotta do, which is to say I'm just gonna tackle it and hope for the best. Alright. It's a low level, so I shouldn't actually have that much problem capturing it. And it managed to fall asleep for like 5 turns, which is very nice, because now let's capture it with a Pokeball. Two, 3. Gotcha, Mareep was caught. Next time I see a Pokemon Center, I'm gonna go get that Mareep. If you have a good idea for a name related to our theme of our alligator called Flow Rider and the Ghastly, which we're gonna name after some sort of female pop, hip hop, etc. artist. If you've got an idea for a name, let me know, because when we get to this name changer, which I think is, I don't remember when the name changer is, to be honest, probably in like Goldenrod. But when we get there, we'll do a bunch of name changing with the Pokemon that we've collected as a party. Hello Bellsprout, I've met your kind previously. Ghastly, as you can see, Lick is not... It's not a very good move. So I'm going to switch to a Pokemon which is going to be super affected by Vine Whip, just to show it who's boss. Just to say, I don't even care whether or not you're super effective. I'm going to bring out Flow Rider just to show you that this is serious business. This is what it means to be, you know, at the top of your game. Alright, so we encounter a couple of fat guys staring at the water, which in this game tends to signify fishermen, because that's just how it goes. Alright, I kind of want that Mareep in my team, because if we're going to deal with a certain type of pocket monster known as water type pocket monster, what we need is an electric type move. So I might be bad. It's a Wooper. Okay, we're not going. It's just come back. The game is still on. There's lots of Pokemon here that I'd like. I hadn't decided beforehand what Pokemon to use in my team. So this is all just, alright, Rip Ghastly. So this is all just like me seeing a Pokemon and going, I like the Pokemon! I'm not sure if I'll use Wooper. I mean, it is the happiest Pokemon on Earth, but it's also like not that great, and I also already have a water type. Yeah, I already have a water type as a starter, so Whip is not making it onto the team, unfortunately. Though for a second I was considering it. Just as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, it's a Wooper! It's the happiest Pokemon on Earth! That's a fact. You can tell it's the happiest Pokemon because it has Wi-Fi. You can see on its chest is a Wi-Fi signal, which... That's why Wooper are so happy, is because, you know, they're an invaluable resource to the community. They're the local Wi-Fi in the area, and people treat Wi-Fi with respect. You know, if they think that they're not going to have Wi-Fi if they're mean to you, they just go, oh, well, sorry, my lord. May I fetch you a... Hello, Joey. This is the second time in not very many episodes that you're here to tell me about your Rattata. Oh, well, you almost caught a hoot hoot. That's the most non-story I've ever heard. Like, I wouldn't dignify that with a Facebook post. Let alone calling people. I was gonna just cut me traveling back to the Pokemon Center, but exciting things keep happening. We found a Wooper. That was the exciting thing. That was basically the exciting thing. We also got a call from old Dumbface, who likes to tell us about his Rattata and what percentage it's at. So let's deposit Rocky, who has an item which I probably should have taken. Do you think we're going to keep Hoot Hoot? I like Dunsparce, but Hoot Hoot's basically at the moment just like more Dunsparce. So I think we're gonna deposit that Hoot Hoot. See a Hoot Hoot for now. Maybe I'll need a Hoot Hoot if I need a Pokemon to teach Flash to and I don't want to teach it to my main team because I think it might learn it. But yeah, we've got Mareep here. Mareep is a cool Pokemon. Mareep does not currently know any electric type moves, but that's fine. Nobody's perfect. We'll have some electric type moves soon, and then I'll feel better because there aren't that many electric type Pokemon in games I've found. Like, as far as types go, I think normal is definitely the most common. There's a lot of bug types or grass types or whatever, but I feel like electric types aren't actually that common. You know, maybe I don't have evidence to back that up, but that's what I feel is true, and that's what really matters. So we're going to I was going to level them up, but I realized that we're in an episode, so I think I might do some off-screen grinding for our friends Ghastly and Mareep. And where am I going? I just went in a different direction than last time. Yeah, I went to the ruins of... I don't want to go to the ruins of Alph. I don't want to meet any unknown creatures, any mysterious unknown objects, because they're not very good. They're not very good at their jobs. And hello, it's an Ekans. I know that you know that because it says Ekans written on it, but poison types at this point in the series are just kind of bad. They're weak to like some common moves like grounded psychic, while not having many powerful moves of their own, and it's only really super effective against like grass types. So yeah, in the last couple of generations they've had a bit of a revival, because I don't even want to deal with you, Bellsprout. They've had a bit of a revival because the introduction of Fairy type has meant that they're actually a counter to something. And that's been great that they've been balancing the stuff. He says he's got freshly caught Pokemon. What's the guess that it involves? Magikarp? Phew! No, it's not Magikarp. I hate dealing with fishermen who have 6 Magikarp. It's a thing for some reason. I don't know why it's a thing. I don't think it should be a thing. I think people should be banned if they have 6 Magikarp. Like, I think the Pokemon Federation should go after them and say, you're banned for wasting everyone's time. Like, just get lost. Go home. Think about your life. Think about how bad you are at Pokemon. And please get rid of your old rod. Please get a better rod of some kind, so that you may catch something other than Magikarp, because really 6 Magikarp, like, I can't understand, like, unless you're I mean, as a trainer, I can't understand having more than one of the same type of Pokemon on your team, to be honest. If you're some other kind of, you know, person who's not a trainer, who's just like, I work in the parks, and it's helpful for me to have a team of dogs or something. I can understand that. I can understand people who aren't trainers in this world just having like whatever Pokemon, just like, oh, I want 6 Pikachus because I like Pikachu. But these people who are out to battle, why don't you vary your teams? Like, you don't need special powers for this. You just need to not just have Magikarp. That's all I ask. And how many turns are you going to be asleep for, Flow Rider? Are you... Really? You're just going to sleep through this? People are waiting on you, Flow Rider. They need to recount the votes. Come on. Here we go. That wasn't hard, was it? Are you missing your buddy? Because see, Flow Rider's a bit lonely at the moment because his buddy Pitbull is nowhere to be seen. But if I find a Pitbull, which, look, it goes by another name in this generation, but really it's Pitbull. We're gonna find one and we're gonna name it Pitbull, and we're gonna have it on our team. That's just a fact. That's just how things are gonna go. But for the moment, Flow Rider's a little bit lonely. Alright. Goldeen is not a Magikarp, so I approve. I'm going to shoot lasers out of my eyes because I'm a dinosaur. And, yeah, I just, seems like a good move. It seems like that Leah was a good move because it means I can get her... Yeah, I can get her in 2 hits. So I think it might have taken like 4 previously and took 3 turns instead. I tried to rush things. Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you try to rush it. You have 1 Goldeen at level 10. And I have like a full party of Pokemon. One of them is an egg, but I have mostly a full party of Pokemon. And what do we have here? Oh, it's you, Atkins. Did you know that Ekans backwards actually spells dead? That's your fun fact of the day. Alright, well, let's try that again. There's trainers all around here, so how would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? Okay, I'll buy it. No, I don't have $1 million. So what I wanted to do in this episode was make it to the Pokemon Center. So let's chat to these people, then we're going to end the episode. Uh-huh. How about me? I don't have... Uh-huh. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, thanks, I'm never going to use it. Because I don't want a team of 6 Magikarps. That's the worst... It's literally the worst possible team, unless we're talking about, Pokemon that just thematically aren't very good. That are just, like, metaphorically useless. Alright, well... I'm gonna see you next time. I might do a bit of leveling up off screen. See you then.